So now we can start off with the first thing. Group Iron Man has some improvements. Let's go into this. It's a weekly game update. So this is why I had to restart my RuneLite before I could log in today. Let's check this out, see what we're working with. So I don't play Group Iron Man, but I imagine we can just quickly go through this, see if anyone's interested in it. And yeah, man, Reddit recap. Let's fucking go. So first, we're going to start off with the Group Iron Man improvements. We have player-owned houses. Group Iron players can now teleport directly to their teammate's player-owned house via the teleport to house spell in the standard spellbook. Wow, that's pretty dope, actually. That is really cool. That's all right. We're already off to a really good start because maybe in the future I can make a group Iron Man with some guys. I'm totally not against the possibilities of doing that in the future. That's pretty exciting. Right clicking the spell will present two new options: group choose and group previous. The first option will bring up an interface where you can choose whose house to visit, and the second one will teleport you to the previous house visited. Awesome, simple, straightforward. It's not gonna be like, it's not flashy or anything. You just right click the spell. I need somewhere to write notes, streamer. Oh yeah, we have to. I thought I had this, but we'll worry about that later. The following requirements must be met. The owner of the house is on the same world as the teleporter. The owner isn't in build mode. The teleporter meets the requirements to access the relevant player-owned house portal. Okay, that makes sense. So the only thing is, this last one might be a little confusing on the wording. I believe that means they have to be, say the person's their buddy's house is in Prifnidus, and you can't get to Prifnidus on your account yet. I believe they will have to move their house to Remington or somewhere where you can get to, just in case you log out or something, so you can't like force spawn into an area that you haven't unlocked yet. So that's smart. They have the foresight for that. In addition, all players can now enter player-owned houses while the owner isn't home. Wow, that's pretty cool. All players can now enter player-owned houses while the owner isn't home. The owner must have the house unlocked with the private setting enabled. They must also be friends with the visitor. Nice. That is neat. That's actually pretty big. Didn't think we'd see that. Group Iron Man storage expansion. Group Iron players can now increase their storage space by completing specific tasks. A new button has been added to the group storage interface in the group setting menu. Clicking it will open a new interface with a list of tasks you can undertake to expand the size of the group storage. They will be tracked across the group and will only unlock once a player has access to the group storage after completing a task. Okay, so this is interesting, cool take on this. So this is a group Iron only thing, and it's just going to be some random. Here's the list here. It looks like some random tasks. Here's the full list of tasks. X is replaced with the specific task variables. Okay. Equip a rune plate body. Equip a pair of stronghold of security boots. Achieve a 99 in a X type of skill. 4 separate tasks, 1 per skill type. So you got your gathering, your combats, whatever the other 2 are. Achieve a 99 in the X skill, 23 separate tasks, 1 per skill. Okay. Achieve X quest points, 4 separate tasks for 50, 100, 150, and 200. Achieve X combat level, 3 separate tasks for 50, 100, and 126. Achieve X total level. So, okay, yep. Achieve X achievement diaries. Complete the X tier of the combat achievements. So it doesn't say how much this will be expanding it, does it? No. It just says that this will help expand, make the group storage bigger in some way. That's a lot of tasks, so I can't imagine that they're going to give you too much space per task. Like equip room plate body, what do you unlock? 1 extra space in your group storage? And I'm curious, is this just for one person? Is this just for one person in the group, or can each person in the group do it, and then that's... A couple questions with that, but people probably have answers to them. Escape crystals. Verzic's crystal shards have been renamed Escape Crystal. Players can buy them from the mysterious stranger outside the Theater of Blood, and from Rick in the Wizard's Tower for 75k GP each. After speaking to Rick and opening the buy menu once, you can right-click him to access the menu again quickly. The escape crystals have two functions. You can activate them to instantly teleport away from dangerous situations. If you have allowed other players to teleport you out of dangerous areas, they can use their crystals to send you away. This consumes both players' crystals. To toggle this, right-click the crystal and press toggle. The option is turned off by default. So this is for hardcores mostly, right? Yeah, 1 space per player. So after you put on the body, that's a good. Okay. And Don said that he doesn't really ever use this group storage, which I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I feel like space hasn't ever been brought up, but maybe it has. Maybe space is a problem for like really late game group Iron Man. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's welcomed. It's nothing wrong with more space, even if you know, your team doesn't really use it as much as other teams. But yeah, so now the escape crystal has a new function, which is pretty cool. This is for hardcores. If your hardcore buddy DCs, you can use, and you have a tele crystal inventory, you can, and you have it set up. You can click on them with the crystal, and it'll teleport them out, like if they DC or something. So that's a extra way of saving your buddy right there. Pretty cool. The escape crystals only work in the following areas. Whoa. These are awesome. Okay, so I thought this was mostly going to be just a TOB thing. But yeah, these things work at Pest Control, the Inferno, the Tazar challenges, the 6 Jad challenge place, Chambers of Zarek, Theater of Blood, and Barb of Salt. Thank God they added Barb of Salt in there. Whew. But yeah, that's pretty cool. These crystals are going to be useful for sure. Next, we want to look at the Ring of Life. The Ring of Life's effect, shared by the Max Cape, Defense Skill Cape, and Trim Defense Skill Cape, now works in the following areas for hardcore group Iron Man players. Fight Caves, the Fragment of Saren, Galvic, Globe, Inferno, Night Waves, Mage Training Arena, Nightmare Zone, Pest Control. Okay, so now the Ring of Life didn't previously work in these areas, now it can. Or I can send them out and pick up the loot. That's what I was thinking, right? You send out your buddy and troll him, and then he leaves the team. Perfect. Dude, that's like what do you like? You tell you what if like you can tell him out right before the end of the raid? I don't know, whatever. If you're trying to like funnel people items, whatever. Back in December, we proposed some adjustments to death piles, essentially an engine change that would alter the way the game recognizes items dropped on death. In short, we can make the game recognize death piles on your player's save rather than the world's save. This would grant greater protection to items dropped by Ultimate players in the event of a world crash or disconnection. But the changes would be noticeable by all account types. Under the new system, if you had an untradeable item on the ground, visible only to you, it would be saved when you log off and reappear when you log back in. The time the item stays on the ground will remain the same, but critically, the timer will pause while you're offline. Oh. I know Stormy got a DX and then abandoned his group Iron Man team. Damn, sounds like a cool guy. There are other effects. All account types will notice that if they have the setting enabled, which drops food and potions as a supply pile upon death, this pile will also benefit from the pause despawn timer and will appear in any world you log into. We can also use the system for item drops and mass encounters to avoid the issue we saw when Next launched. Where so many items were dropping at some players, that some players' drops disappeared. I see. So now we have, what is this? A picture? Alright, so item location, and then we have regular death, UIM death, dropped untradeable, dropped tradable. Gravestone timer pauses on logout. Items move to death's office after 15 minutes. This is just something to remember, I guess. So the item location on a regular death goes to a gravestone. On a UIM death goes to the ground. So dropped items go to the ground. Regular items go to gravestones. Item world, any. Dropped item world dropped on. Okay, so this is a very interesting. Oh god, how the fuck? I'm not making any sense of this. 60 minutes after UIM death. So basically, this is important to UIMs, and I guess I don't understand that. Right. So other changes, PvP world rotation. UK is going to be LMS competitive. Okay. That's it for that part of the Reddit checkup, group Iron Man improvements, and the weekly game update. So let's check out a few comments real quick on this. I'll upvote it. So my boy, the gay vegan, who's a professional spoon, the RuneLite cooperation is great to see. I'm really glad Jagex is embracing it smartly rather than pretending it doesn't exist. Same with the wiki. Also, having direct links helps players not get scammed clicking the fake links. Facts, bro. Upvote that. Next, we have dynamic bussin. Is the pet drop / auto insurance change live that last pulled? As in, can we walk around with pets now without worry about missing out on new drops, or has not been implemented yet? It's not out yet. Good. Now we know. Confirmed. It has not been released yet. A bit disappointed. This is from Luke West 1. A bit disappointed that the group Iron Man's tasks are just soloable normal tasks. None of them is group tasks, which proves you are a good group. For example, you could have had complete 500 quest points or kill Bandos X as a group, etc. I agree with that. Honestly, Boo-san. Okay. I see. This guy has a good point, though. They really should be more like group-centric tasks. So, yeah. Next. Anything else in here? Yeah, okay, that's enough for the comments on that one. Good post overall, though. Good to see. And, yeah, so... Oh, that top comment on this last post, I was a little confused about the RuneLite cooperation. That has to do with this post. I'm already upvoting it. This has almost 10K upvotes. This RuneLite is now recognized on the old school. Look at that. There it is. You got RuneLite down here. Community, RuneLite right here. So now people don't get fished. If you need to get RuneLite, it's on the official website now. You just gotta make sure you go on the right website. And yeah, honestly, about time. Insulin 21, I agree. About damn time. Alright. Now, what else? We did it, boys. Over 500 players have been equipping their RuneScape character with blue and yellow gear in support of Ukraine. As a result, we are withdrawing all forces immediately. Fuck yeah, we did it, Reddit. Got my first level 99. Boys, I have some news. Go on. Are you about to be a dad? I've reached 99 woodcutting in RuneScape. Damn, bro. Whew. Could've... Are you a dad? Unexpected and undeserved 1KC Jad pet. Good for you, bud. Good for you. A boat. I made a Tangleroot plushie. Let's check it out. Decent. Actually, adorable. I would love it if they did the one with the what's it called? The spirit. What's that? The spirit acorn? The white one? That would be cool. I gotta see that shit. Go on, give that man an upvote. Witchcrafty YouTube. Loot from barraging next. I'm not checking that out. That's just a bunch of toxic logs. Ate my Pegasus somehow. This is just a RuneLite bug. Okay, nothing crazy. Take my upvote. AFK fight caves in leagues while researching viruses. Interesting. Put the laptop on that to increase the difficulty. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. Look at this. Look in the middle here. He's got a pen. This is botting, though. He's like barely turning it. This is actually botting. This is genuinely botting. He's got a marker on the end of it that taps. You're gonna give your laptop a virus. That's a great comment. Take my upvote. Yeah. Everyone's showing off their cool handhelds to play OSRS, and I'm stuck on my second screen. Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, that is sick as fuck. So he's got his like if you're in, wait, what? He's got it on his, what is this? Second screen? Second screen? Is this like supposed to be his what is it called? that pad thing that you can move the mouse with on laptops. I mean, I can't remember, but yeah. I don't know, maybe like replaced it with a screen. Pretty cool either way. RuneScape on the shitter. Monthly reminder to add Champions Max Cape. I haven't talked about this yet. My take on the Champions Max Cape. Trackpad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Paul G. My take on the Champions Max Cape, is if they just let it keep the normal Max Cape perks. I know this is against everything, like, but they really should just let this be a cosmetic version. Like, you should be able to pick, do you want the red normal Max Cape, or do you want this cool Champions Max Cape? Like, it should still be able to teleport you to your house and shit, like, in my opinion. Because that'd be dope. I'd go for that shit on my main ASAP if they changed that. Because I'd love to have this. Alright, and on that note, and I think we'll put that up votes, and on that note, we'll end it there. That's a good amount of old school red to go through for today. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and sub. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Till next time.